I mean, you know what I mean?
That's why I said I'm not tripping, man. Like it was still a good experience.
Yeah, I mean, it's good food.
I think it's like drunk food.
It is. It is.
Basically, drunk food.
It's definitely drunk
But that's not to say like it's
food,
bad though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying like I'm one of those people. I just prefer certain things.
right?
And certain things that I want.
Right.
Exactly.
So I had to accept the fact it is what you pay for.
It is. It's exactly what you pay for. You just now figured that out?
Oh man, well yeah,
Huh?
yeah. I just never had to figure it out there before.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So look, the camera is straight ahead of us now,
Yeah, I see that.
right?
Yeah,
So we literally have to look straight at the camera,
yeah.
right?
No,
We don't have. I mean, we don't have to.
I do what I want.
to.
I do what I
Do what I
want.
want when
Do what
I
I
want.
want.
Hippity bippity bop. The mouse ran up the clock.
Okay.
Did you ever listen to Andrew Dice Clay's Dirty Nursery Rhymes?
Actually, no, but I'm familiar with Andrew.
It is. It's exactly what some funny son of a bitch.
I've heard him say some funny shit, man.
Right?
When I knew I wasn't supposed to be like watching his
I
shit.
know, right?
It used to be like on like HBO or like Showtime or something.
Yep,
like
it's
that,
exactly
like
what it
back in the day.
was. Exactly what it
And
was.
the main thing that got me with him, that drew me in, was the yo.
Hey yo,
I was like, shit.
hey yo. You know that's where Scott Hall got the thing that
Really?
yeah was from Andrew Dice Clay. Did
That's
you know
crazy.
That?
No.
You didn't know that?
No.
Really?
Huh.
How did you not know that?
Because I didn't know that.
Because you didn't know that.
It wasn't like, oh man, I wonder where Scott Hall got a yo from.
So you had a bit. It was 4th of July weekend. How was your 4th?
It was pretty cool, man. It was pretty chill, man.
Right? I was slammed out my wazoo. Literally, I was. We had the kids over.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was slammed out my ass.
So that's
You know.
that's dirty for slammed out of his wazoo
Right? Yeah.
with his children. It sounds fun, man. I hung out with the wife, man. It was
Right.
cool, man. We chilled, visit some people, went out to dinner.
Okay.
Oh, we went to go see Spider-Man.
Yeah, dude. So did me.
Amazing.
Little Zach said, little mini dirty's like, Dad, we're gonna go see Spider Man.
Hey, man.
All right, dude, that's cool. We'll go see Spider Man.
Spider-Man was good, man.
Dude, I have to say it was possibly the best spot. It was possibly the best Marvel movie to date, in my opinion.
I guess I could agree to that. Yeah, I guess I could agree to that.
You could?
Because it's like one of the first, like, only where a lot of it is like fact. I don't want to say factual, but you've seen it in comic books and television. Like,
Right,
you can
yes.
relate those situations to things
Exactly.
you've seen before. Whereas a lot of it before that was mixing and matching with different people. you
Right.
know?
Yeah. Right.
So yeah, I was impressed by it. I thought it was
Dude,
good, man. I thought it was really good.
Really, really good.
This gonna sound crazy to some people, but I actually preferred that over John Wick, bro.
I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
We're not a fan of John Wick.
I mean, it wasn't that I didn't care for John Wick.
it was just wasn't that good.
It wasn't as good as the first one. Like, it had its moments, but
Right.
I don't like the fact. I don't like the fact that I get it. Like, there's supposed to be humor at certain times and stuff like that.
Right.
You got the little chef guy from Iron Chef or whatever that is. You know,
Gordon Ramsay.
not him, but the Japanese dude.
The Japanese guy.
You know, the guy that has the suit on and he played in that movie Double Dragons, man.
Double Dragons.
He's the chef dude that used to be on the Food Network all the time.
Dude, I'm trying to think.
Oh
bro.
my god, man! He's been on Iron Chef for years. He's always the dude that goes like he does the thing to make everybody just. He starts the show.
I'm trying to think. Who are you talking about?
Man, if you don't know, I can't tell you, man. Let me Google this man's name.
What the hell does that mean?
If you don't know, I can't tell you.
Yeah, like, how am I supposed to know?
You're right. How could you ever know?
Huh?
How could you ever know?
I'm just saying, I don't know, dude.
How could you know?
I don't watch Iron Chef. I'm not a chef,
How could you not?
unlike somebody else.
Like who, man?
Like you.
Yeah, that's his name. Mark. How you pronounce him?
I
How
don't
you
know.
pronounce his last name? I don't want to butcher his last name. But that dude, man,
Okay, still doesn't.
That's the
No.
dude from. That's the Iron Chef host, man.
Okay, what about him?
I'm just saying he's in the John Wick movie.
Alyssa Milano. She's nice.
He's in the John Wick movie.
Alyssa
Dude.
Milano's nice.
Sure.
You don't think so?
Yeah, she has her moment.
What do you mean she has her moment?
She has moment.
Dude, she's nails, bro.
No, she has her moment.
She's nails.
She's one. I don't even know what the hell that means. Like nails doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound enjoyable or happy. It sounds like all painful shit.
Means you would nail him. I've always had a crush on Alyssa Milano.
I see.
There's somebody you don't hit. There's somebody there that you always had a crush on.
Who?
I'm asking you.
Oh yeah, Selma Hayek all day.
Selma Hayek. Oh yeah, all
Selma
day.
Hayek all day.
There's Michael Lilly.
Selma-
Oh, there's the commissioner's wife.
I'm just saying, man.
She's
Selma
watching.
Hayek.
There's our boy Wyatt.
What
If
up,
you guys
Wyatt?
don't really like this feed, go to our YouTube page. It's a much better feed. YouTube is acting way better.
Hey, that's good. Did you hear about all the social sites going down at the same time?
Yes, dude. People were flipping balls.
But see, that just made me realize that all of this is connected.
That it's all connected. to
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Somebody pulling the strings for all of it. Like
Right.
people keep seeing stuff, but they don't want to acknowledge it, man.
Right, exactly. Right. That's exactly what.
But
it
yeah,
is.
man, people was tripping that they couldn't get on Facebook and Twitter. And,
Oh, I know, dude. Well, yeah, it's like Albert Einstein says: is once we've lost the joy of humanity or the interaction of humanity, our society is dead.
I can agree to that to a certain.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's kind of where it's starting to go to, because people are more like in tune with their phones than they are with
Yeah,
each other.
exactly.
So it's crazy.
Exactly.
I always just
That's exactly what it is. People are way more in tune with their phones.
because I never realized how often I be on my phone until like it was brought to my attention. Somebody told me, it's like, you always on your phone. I was like, that's not true.
Who brought it to your attention?
My wife.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
She was like, you always on the phone. But I was like, I don't think I'm always on the phone. Like,
Right,
I don't be
okay.
tripping off of it. Like, I be finding myself doing a bunch of different things.
Right.
But
What's up, Wyatt? There's our boy Wyatt.
what up, Wyatt, man? We use our phones for so many different things.
For
You know what I'm
everything.
saying? Like, so many different things. It's like you always on your phone for something. You use it to learn stuff, do stuff, watch
Right.
TV.
Yeah, that is true.
It does
You do.
everything. Phone calls. So I don't know, man.
We got a little bit of pixelation going, but we'll fix that, you know.
It's because dirty's dirty. That's like
Because Dirty likes to rearrange shit.
what's
all the time.
that one pig pen off of Charlie Brown?
Right? Yeah,
that's-
yeah.
That's your dirt in the air flying around.
Is that what it is?
That's why you can't get it straight like pig pen.
So yeah, so Seabiscuit won't be with us for like the next 2 weeks.
Seabiscuit wasn't with us the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, he was. He wasn't last week. So yeah, so it's gonna be 3 weeks before we see Seabiscuit.
Yeah, Seabiscuit doesn't like us anymore. He said he needed a break.
He said he had said he had to go back to Texas and get his Seabiscuit fixed.
They have an annual Seabiscuit convention, and he's like
That's
the
what he's
president.
going to do.
He's the president of the club, so he has to be president.
Right, exactly. You know what, dude? We haven't even talked about it yet.
What?
What do you mean, what?
I know what you're finna talk about.
Huh?
I'm excited about it, actually. I really am. I'm very excited about it.
Right? Which one are we talking about? There's two things.
I'm talking about the Comedy Swamp show on
That
August
is
29th.
true. Yes, you're right. We do, Blackie Christopher. We do live in the palm of our hands. Now, have you seen this Blackie Christopher guy? This dude's been going on Facebook talking some mad shit
About
of everybody.
who is everybody?
Everybody in the wrestling world. This clown said I look like Thomas the Train.
Well, he could look like anybody too if he hides behind a picture and no one knows who he is.
Right? He said I look like Thomas the Train. He even said Michael Lilly, you know, one of our fans that calls in all the time,
Yeah.
said he looked like a pile of shit.
Hey, well, sometimes you look like a pile of shit, man. If somebody say you look like a pile of shit, I mean, what can you do?
Is that what it is?
Reality.
Jesus, man. Well, then he even went after a little girl.
He said, "Who gives a shit about you?"
Damn! He even went after a little girl, that Ice Queen, Brooke Lily, the Ice Princess, the Ice Queen.
I guess,
He
man.
went after her.
Sometimes you gotta go after people, man. You can't really care
You
about
can't
people.
go after a child.
Hey, man. look, I'm for the people, but I'm not for the people. I'm for the people, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that does.
So it's like, hey, there's no such thing as friends when it comes to war. A civilian can become a soldier at any moment.
Okay.
Basically meaning, hey, maybe the kid had it coming. What did she say?
Oh, come on.
I'm just
It's
saying,
a
what did
kid,
what did she
man.
say? What did she do?
I don't know what she said. He
Then
just
come
went
on,
off
man.
on her.
Hey, he could have had a reason.
I mean, maybe.
He could have had a reason.
He could have. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of a douchebag move going off on a little kid.
Sometimes you gotta go off on kids, man.
That's just my opinion. Man.
I mean, yeah, it could be a douchebag move, but sometimes you gotta go off on kids, man.
You don't have to go off on
It's people
kids,
who don't know how to control their kids, man.
Because kids are assholes.
Okay, there you go. Valid. That's a valid reason.
Am I right?
I put it like this: you should be able to say whatever you want to a kid. Just don't put your hands on it.
I agree.
Because if a kid is acting like an asshole, you have to find a way to correct
You got to
them.
beat it like an asshole.
You gotta check them, man. You
don't check him. You just smack him in the mouth.
Nah, see, man, you can't touch people, kids. Hey, I'm not just gonna be out here touching people. Nothing but a little pain in the ass.
Oh, I will.
Hey,
The Ice Queen is nothing but. Look at this, dude. This guy's an ass.
I guess, man, we all got dreams, man. Maybe he want to be an asshole. So, like,
you think that's what it is?
Some people get paid to be an asshole.
You know, look, I set up your microphone for you.
Yeah.
To where you could pull it in front of you.
Oh, so because you want me to talk into it?
Yeah.
Well,
that's why I have it set where you're
okay, so what happens is this is supposed to extend, right?
Extended.
But you see this cord right here?
Okay.
Yeah.
Give yourself some slack.
Yeah, all right, because I don't want to destroy your board.
Give yourself now.
I'm good. I'm good.
Set it up.
I'm good.
Now turn it like this.
I can turn it however I want to.
Just like that. See?
I can do whatever I want. I'm an
See
American. I'm an American. I can do what I want.
Big day for 4th of July. America Day.
Yeah, it is.
America Day.
Yeah, she was standing there with Sean Vincent, and he needs to get his ass back to Mexico.
Jesus.
No.
That's just a little racist there.
Hey, man. This man speaking his truth. Who am I to judge another man speaking his truth? That's his situation.
Show him his truth?
Show who they truth, man. I don't.
Blackie Christopher.
Man, I don't know no Blackie Christopher. I'm not gonna pretend like I know you.
He's talking about
He can say whatever he want to say to anybody. This is America.
This is America.
I don't care. I ain't phased. It ain't no sweat off my back. I live my life, man.
This is America.
America.
Get over it.
Over.
You know, I know what I'm gonna do.
Look at it, it's Juanita.
Well, look at him saying, "What's up, you two idiots?" Where's he at?
That's look, Juan. Stop talking to your balls. We are people.
Is that Ice Cube? You know, you kind of do look like Ice Cube today.
Hey, man, they need to give me a check.
With those lacrosse.
They need to give me a check.
Oh. So let's get back to it. So you saw Spider-Man.
Yeah. I thought it was dope. And I really want to say this over because Juanita on her, I thought it was better than John Wick 3.
Oh, yeah, because he loved John Wick 3.
I know he did. I know he did. That's why I wanted to say it. No, and I'm serious when I say that.
Right.
I'm serious.
I haven't seen John Wick 3 yet, so I don't know.
Hey, look, I'm not gonna make it seem like it's a bad movie. It's not.
Right.
It's not a bad movie,
Right.
but it insists upon itself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and I think that's what takes away from the film because it's John Wick. We're watching John Wick. Everybody knows that this is John Wick.
What's up, Linda? Linda's on our YouTube feed.
What up?
So, no,
But yeah, hey, Juan, go see it, man. I still say go see it, man. You would like it, man.
He said John Wick was the shit.
Man, he wouldn't know if shit was
So
good to go.
That means he took a dump and that's why.
I don't know, cause you know what? It wasn't. Has Juan already seen it?
Seen what?
Have you already seen John Wick, Juan?
He said John Wick was the shit.
But that doesn't mean. I mean, that could be anything.
Well, he reviewed it for Review STL.
Okay, with that being said, spoilers if you haven't seen the movie or whatever. I'm gonna say this: if you've seen the first two movies, then you know his reasoning for doing what he did, right?
Correct.
They negate all that in the third movie. Like not only do they get rid of it, but then they find a stupid way to bring it back to the surface, and it makes no sense. Like
Right.
it takes away from the character and everything he went through. Like I think that's
Well, that doesn't surprise me. With
bad
Hollywood.
story. That's a bad story. Like I don't
Doesn't
like that
surprise
story.
me with Hollywood. You know what I mean?
But to each his own, man.
That's
Seen
Hollywood
the movie.
for you.
Juanita's finna call you. He's finna be like, "How dare
Oh, I
you?
gotta get the cord down.
How dare you talk about my Keanu like that?"
Talk about my Keanu Reeves.
Because you know why he love his Keanu.
Tell Juan he knows what to call. I'm not taking that one on that call.
He said he's not taking that call.
Call somewhere else.
Call somewhere else. Isn't he gonna call the number on TV?
Yeah, don't call there. Call the back line.
The back line. What is the back line? So we got like a secret service phone now.
You know the back line.
I don't know shit. Apparently,
What do you mean?
I don't know about no back line.
Here we go. I'm gonna call it.
Call the back line. Who are you, Bruce Wayne?
Call the back. Dude, if you don't quit calling me.
Hey, you should keep calling him. Blow his phone up, bro. Blow his phone.
Stupid. I know you hear me.
I keep calling him. Keep
Tell
calling
me.
him.
I ain't answering the phone. Oh, damn it. We messed up the screen.
Ah, man. You
Because
should,
I got up.
just keep calling him, man.
Oh, okay.
Hey, if you can't, call it
Calling
from
him
somebody else's phone as well, man.
I'm calling him now.
Thank you for calling. Yo,
What's up, dude?
What up, man?
I heard you guys talking about John Wick 3.
Terrible
Yeah.
movie.
Oh, great movie, man.
Terrible movie.
No.
Jason, you ain't even seen it.
How do
No.
you know I haven't seen it?
Yeah.
I heard you say on air you hadn't seen it, dumbass.
That don't mean shit.
Oh, that doesn't mean anything?
No.
You so full of shit. You watched the Avengers probably black market on Cody or
Hey, you
something
know
on
he
your
does.
TV.
He has an app that he pays like 10 something a month, like a regular streaming service, where he gets movies
Right.
that are in the theater at that time. So that,
Bootleg. He gets bootleg on somebody's camera.
I told him
It ain't
that. I
bootleg,
told him
bitches.
that. It's not.
No. It ain't
Bootleg.
bootleg.
Hey, look,
It's
okay.
high quality.
Okay, but look. Are there like, foreign subtitles?
Nope.
There's no foreign subtitles. There's none. Oh, get out of here, bro. You're lying.
Bullshit.
There's
Bullshit.
He's lying, man. He's
Listen,
fucking lying.
John Wick
He's
was a
bullshit.
John Wick was a terrible movie.
Oh my
Keanu
god.
Reeves is a terrible actor.
You know what, man? I don't think it's that Keanu's a terrible actor. I just
Uh-huh.
think like he's that
It's a,
actual
it's a
like.
great movie, man. It is the best action series probably since The Matrix.
Nah. Nah.
Spider-Man.
And here's the thing about The Matrix. The Matrix, the third Matrix sucked.
Yeah, I didn't like
agree.
that
agree
neither.
with that.
I didn't like that at
100%
all.
sucked.
You know, after
like
the
that at
second
all.
one, and the second one was even so. But John Wick, man, they've gotten consistently better as they went.
I don't know, man, because like in this third one, like when you compare that to the first two films and the type of action that was going on, it felt like it was non-stop. Where in this one, it was kind of
Yes.
spaced out. And I get it. There's
Right.
multiple people that are involved in it, but
Right.
I mean, the dogs look better than John Wick to me.
Well, you got to realize though they're telling the story now that, and what I understand is the third one was supposed to wrap the whole thing up, but now they're going to do a fourth one.
Yeah, man. If that was the way they're going, like they butchered that. They should have just finished it.
Like, I mean, the only way to end it is you got to kill him.
I mean,
You got to kill him.
that's not necessarily true, man. Like he could actually take out everybody that's in charge and go on with his life. He's doing it anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I guess he could. Yeah.
That's true. He is.
I mean, but it
Yeah.
like to me, it felt like with the story of the first film and how important that was and how visually crazy that was to see the story progress. And even in part two, no, it wasn't as vicious as the first one. They still had
Yeah.
more kills and it was still more creative. Where in this one, it just looked like he was just taking shots every time he had a shot. That's all
Yeah.
it looked
No,
like to me.
I agree. I agree with you, but I mean, I dug it, man.
I mean,
For my
I
money,
was
the
still-
John Wick
I was
movies
still
are the best
watching it.
action movies I've seen. I
I don't know,
mean,
man. It's not better than Spider-Man.
I'd say next to Die Hard, they're my favorite trilogy right now.
It's not better than Spider-Man.
Because after Die Hard 3, they don't even matter.
Did you see what Christopher or Michael Lilly said? He says he finds out who Blackie Christopher is, he's gonna kick his ass.
Ooh. Ooh.
What did he say?
He said there's
Apparently,
some violence. Apparently
there's
this guy
some
called
trouble
Blackie
brewing.
Christopher that's
Yeah.
out in the wrestling world. Juan, are you sure it ain't you? Is that your
What?
pseudonym?
What? Black Christopher.
Blackie Christopher. Apparently, that's his name.
He's been talking a lot of trash about wrestlers, Juan. Are you sure that's not you?
Dude, I don't talk trash about no wrestlers, man.
Why, are you afraid of him?
No, because he likes.
I respect what they do. Now I'll talk trash about the storylines all day long, but you know, listen. If you want to talk about wrestling, you can't fault the wrestlers in WWE because they're the best in the world. You know, it's the storylines. Yeah, they are. That's why they're in WWE, man.
That's not necessarily true.
Yeah.
I mean, you have your rare exceptions. I mean, you got your Omegas and your Cody Rhodes and Young Bucks, and you know your Will Ospreay.
I think what it is, man. I think a lot of these guys, even some of the ones you don't see, that's like on NXT and 205 Live.
Yeah,
I think a lot of these guys are superstars, and I feel like the reason why they can't become bigger is because everybody has fallen under the umbrella of the corporation. Yeah. Like I don't put it on none of these wrestlers. Like, oh, you know, people have bad matches here and there. They botch here and there. They do whatever. That's cool. It happens. It's a part of the business. So what? But when these guys, and I've said it before, aren't allowed to like do what they love and express themselves how they want to, it becomes artificial, and the people can see through that. Like they can feel that. Like, and I guess because like, you know, I met some Hall of Famers not too recently, and you know, one of them gave me some advice, you know, about being able to get into WWE, and I think my response was kind of offensive to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was.
But you know what it is, and I was just being honest, and that's no disrespect to anybody in the business, but I get what they used to be and what they are and what they can do for people, and I would never tell anybody not to go to the WWE. I would never tell nobody not to, hey, don't work with this person, don't work with that person, because that's their career, right. That's their life, that's their own journey. But me knowing myself as a person, and yes, I may have limited experience, but I learn from a distance, and I learn from interacting with people. And you can pretend and hide all you want to, but you can't keep your true essence of who you are as a person and as an individual. And I feel whoever controls that company and how it's presented, and the people who work there and how they work there and how they're presented, none of it seems genuine. None of the people seem happy there. And I get it. Right. Everybody can't be the man. Like, I'm not one of those people be like, oh, well, you know, if this person never got a shot. I generally believe, like, you have to work hard to be that person that the company wants to invest in. So I would never take that from any company and be like, oh, well, they should have made this person a champion. How would I know? I don't know what they were like as an individual behind the curtain. I don't know, like, if they were dependable, any of those type things. So I can't say that. But for me, and how I operate, and historically how I've seen the wrestling business operate, it has peaks and valleys. It goes up and down. It goes up and down. And where it is right now in the world, yeah, do I believe like another wrestling war is brewing? Oh, completely. But I think this is an exceptional time for independent wrestlers to really go out here and do their thing, bro. Like do their thing.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Because I feel like being under the WWE does nothing but show you to the world and just give you a big check.
Since somebody's saying Cortez versus who? So since we have both of you guys are both wrestling, we're all three wrestling fans.
Yeah, true. I'm a wrestling fan, definitely.
You actually just kicked Flash Flanagan's ass.
Oh man! So
like the little bitch
so look, and I speak on the situation with Flash, you know, Flanagan and whatnot. Look, man, I ain't got nothing against you. Business as usual. A request was made.
You had to get the money.
I'm just saying, a request was made and an offer was presented.
Right.
The terms and conditions of that transaction were broken down very clearly. So you can't really take any of this personal. Business is business at the end of the day.
Right, exactly.
But I'm not going to pretend to act like I didn't enjoy myself. Like
I do got a question to ask you guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, as a wrestling fan, what did you think? And we all know the chair shot in AEW.
Well, that's what I was actually getting ready to talk about.
What did you guys? Are you mad they introduced the chair shot back? Are we happy or what?
Well,
Because I got my take on it too.
So let me go first because I want to be the first person to say that
Okay.
I didn't get a chance to see Fyter Fest because I was at a show when Fyter Fest was happening. So I didn't get to see Fyter Fest. But from what I've seen and the bit of footage I seen with him taking a shot, do I think it was dangerous? Yeah.
Okay. Now,
I think he should have protected himself, but at the same time too, I didn't see it. Right. I don't know the context of it. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't there to view it.
Okay.
But you got to be cautious with your head, man.
Right. All right, Juan, what's your take?
I have no problem with it. It was a clean shot. It wasn't that hard of a shot. It got messed up because Cody turned his head, and it was a freak natural instinct that he turned his head and it caught him in the back. And people are going to complain, oh, CTE this, CTE that. You got to remember, these athletes that are coming up with CTE, we're getting hit in the head all the freaking time.
Right.
I mean, these football players that have CTE, every play in football, you're hitting your head.
I don't
probably
know.
Hundreds of plays a game in soccer, you're hitting your head.
All right, so here.
I mean, so I have no problem with it. I will say that the Darby Allin spot was worse.
Oh, the death drop.
The death drop, that dude could have been paralyzed.
I don't know, man. I still say that because I think about it. You say people, but you got to think about it, man. Guys hit turnbuckles. They hitting the ring. They're hitting ropes.
No, and I get that, but I'm just saying, in the grand scheme of things, one chair shot isn't going to give him CTE.
Now, okay. Well, I mean, okay. So here's my thing with it, and I'm going to show you because I just pulled it up. So this is
don't play it in slow motion, man.
I'm not. This is courtesy of AEW Fyter Fest. No, I want to show you something. And I'm glad you got it. This is from the Pro Wrestling Guru. So I'm glad you get to see this in slow motion. I want you to pay attention to his hands. Okay? I want you to pay attention to Cody Rhodes' hands. So here it comes. Watch his hands. Did you see that? Did you see what he did?
No, because I was paying attention to Cody's hands.
But did you see what his hands did? His hands went behind his back.
Okay.
He was going to put his hand up, but then he took it behind and forced himself to put it behind his back.
And he turned his head.
Yeah, well, no, it was the way the chair broke. And here's the thing that irritates me about this. Okay? Here's the thing that irritates me about it, okay? So the thing is Shad Khan or Tony Khan even came out and said,
Curtis! Oh yeah!
What? So
the justice system, baby.
Damian Cortez is going against Curtis Wilde.
That pendulum is swinging, baby.
You really
He's
should.
doing what?
He's going up against Curtis Wilde, the guy that's been giving you hassle and harassing him for.
Oh man!
Oh yeah.
Jim, hey, it's true. It is Christmas in July.
That it is true. So, anyways, back to what I was saying about Cody and what Tony Khan said. Tony Khan said that it was a gimmick chair shot. That the chair wasn't
Curtis
supposed to
will win
bend
unless
like
y'all
that.
scream over again.
Oh, now he's talking shit on you.
No. See, Blackie, what you have confused is
he should have never came out and even said that.
No. Hold on.
Right, exactly. I agree with you.
Him and the Bucks should have never commented on it.
Right, exactly. All right,
they were dumb doing that.
Right.
When you say y'all scream over again, what are you referring to? Because you got to understand, man, words have power, and there are actions for words when you open your mouth.
All right,
bro.
Juan, I'll call you later.
All right, guys, later.
All right, go on, brother.
I'm just saying, I want to know, because like you can say whatever you want to say to everybody else, but saying what you want to me is a whole different thing.
I mean,
I guess I'll give him time to reply.
Right? Yeah.
He'll have something to say, I'm sure.
He's replying, Curtis will win unless you all scream, oh, what happens to the big tag match with Curtis, Cruz, and Savannah versus the Wilds?
Hey, look. I don't know, why. Can't answer that.
So, anyways, I thought it was great. You should really go watch it. You can go to
Is it still on Bleacher Report?
you can find it on Bleacher Report, but there's a have a good night, guys. Wanted to give that breaking news. That is breaking news.
Oh yeah. Hey Curtis, I'm on your ass.
So and then there's also, once the show has been played, you can go to that really good website called watchwrestling.net, and they kind of break it up, and it's all high def, but they always do it after after the event's played. So you can literally go back and watch it, replay it right after the event's been played.
All right, cool. I'm gonna have to
So
check it out.
I mean, it was a really good event from top to bottom. Great goddamn card. Probably one of the best cards I've seen in a long time.
So let me ask you this without seeing it. Like, do you think people are still overhyping this, or do you think it was actually like a good show? Because, like, I've been looking at other people review it, and some people are saying, like, it's still good energy amongst the people in the crowd, but that, like, they don't feel like the matches are kind of living up to par.
Okay,
Like
here's what I'll say. Double or nothing, right?
Okay.
15. What was it? You were there. 14,000.
It was about 17.
Okay, 17 sold out in 4 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know All Out sold out in 8.
All Out sold out in 8.
But I'm talking about Fighter Fest though. Like because you got to think what I'm saying.
Fighter Fest was given away for free though.
Even with the show being given away for free, what I'm saying is outside of the hype of the people.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like the matches that they are providing are living up to the hype, or do you think people are still caught up in it because it's just an alternative?
No, I think they are living up to the hype.
Okay.
I would say out of the 2 shows that I've seen, out of all their shows that I've seen, right?
Yeah, because I've only seen 2.
We both saw All In. I was at All In. You were at Double or Nothing. We both explained how the energy felt.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Right? Okay, so here's what I'm going to say about this. All In was a 9 out of 10 show.
Hey, I enjoyed myself at Double or Nothing.
Double or Nothing?
I'm you know what? Like, just because of what was going on and everything, I give it a 10, bro.
See, and I was gonna
and you
say,
know what's crazy? I talked to Tommy Dreamer.
Right, and
So
he was there.
So when I talked to Tommy Dreamer, what was it, like a weekend ago? Something like
Last
that?
weekend.
Yeah, last weekend when I spoke to Tommy Dreamer, not doing a name drop or whatever, but because I was always curious, bro, and he earned my utmost respect when he told me this, bro. So I asked him, what was going through your mind when you were middle of the ring and you were doing what you were doing? Because I told him, like, I had noticed the guy Sonny Kiss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
And for those who don't know, Sonny Kiss is an openly gay wrestler.
Who cares? It's 2019.
No,
Who gives a rat's ass?
I'm just saying. Anyway.
No, we're just saying. We don't care, right?
So anyway, so I asked him. I was like, the whole show, like, I noticed, like, he was down. Like, he didn't really jump in until that spot or that moment. I was like, is that just something that just kind of happened? Was it supposed to go that way? And he stopped for a minute and he put his phone down, and the way he broke it down to me, he was just basically saying that, as they, prepared for the show and everything, of course, something went wrong and it didn't go like it was supposed to go.
Exactly.
But he felt that it was his job to help Sonny Kiss and the one dude that I actually, support. I think he's an amazing worker, Orange Cassidy. Even though a lot of people do not like Orange Cassidy, I think he's dope for what he does, because it's more of a psychological thing than it is anything else.
Correct.
He explained to me that he felt like it was up to him to go above and beyond to help these guys have a moment and help them get over. Because he said, you have to, it's like tugging along. You have to keep it going. You have to, raise people up so it can continue to go. And he was like, when he got there and he was finna do what he was doing, like, and it wasn't like he was saying like it was a bad thing. I don't want to insinuate like it was a bad thing, or he was saying like these guys, like, well, for whatever reason, but how it was explained to me was that, nobody really had a spot for Sonny. And it's not like they didn't want to have him involved. They just didn't really know how to properly use him. So when he came up with the situation, of course, it didn't work out. That's part where, he actually got him, and you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
that happened in the moment. That wasn't something that they
Right.
planned. That was just his way of trying to help Sonny get out. And I think that was dope. And what he did for Orange Cassidy was dope. So just to hear him talk about, wanting to help the younger guys and help push them and show diversity and help get people over, like, bro, matter of fact,
they didn't want to have him involved. They just didn't.
Him and no. I think it was just timing. But he said the same thing Rikishi said to me, bro.
What?
About the whole thing about like you
Own your shit.
Hey, that, but about like you having to work a little harder than everybody else.
Well, yeah.
And that's why that's why he was like, that's his way of helping, like, change the narrative and shit, like help bringing like, the new people on. And I commend him for it, man. He get my respect for it. Like, salute to Tommy Dreamer, man. Him and Attila put on a hell of a match too, bro.
Right? Yes, they
They
did.
put on a hell of a match, bro.
Right, they did.
But
I saw that.
Like, if you didn't get a chance to check out that SICW show, you missed a hell of a card.
Let's get to the SICW show, the Belleville, Illinois.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Belmont Clare Grounds.
yeah. That's my first time ever there, man.
You joined the TCO organization.
Is that what
The
happened?
Travis Cook. Well, you were recruited because they needed somebody to cash out some money.
So basically, me and Mr. Cook, I believe, have come to a understanding.
So how was that $1,000?
I don't know what $1,000 you speak of.
That bounty.
I don't know what you speak of.
Oh, okay, got it.
Like, I only work in the moment. Once the moment's over, I can't be held responsible for what happens. Like, it's a simple transaction. A call was placed to me, and it told me, "Hey, here's an offer for you. This is all you have to do." I said, "Well, what is it gonna cost me?"
Well, let's back up some. So here's
Okay.
what happens. For some reason, they reached out to me
Okay.
and said, "Do you know how to get a hold of the POD?" And I'm like, "Do you guys really want the POD? If I give you the POD, he's going to show you your life. Do you guys really want that in SICW?" They said yes. So I passed your number along.
Yeah.
And then you were reached out and contacted by a certain individual,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I contacted you first because I don't give out my partner in crime.
And I appreciate that, man.
Do I not?
I appreciate that, man.
I said, hey, I think you might want to hear what these guys have to offer you.
Yeah.
So I said, I gave them your number. I said, okay. And you're like, yeah. So they reached out to you.
Yeah. And they would. I'm gonna say this though. I will say this about Mr. Cook. Mr. Cook is a very generous man.
Okay.
Mr. Cook is a very respectable man, and I appreciate the respect that him and his team and associates showed me. If we could continue transactions and situations like this, I have no problem with supporting Mr. Cook. He seems to be a man of his word.
That is true.
So, hey, I showed up. He showed out.
Right. So it was you and the king,
Yeah, and that was
Christopher Hargis.
that's the first time I ever met a king before.
Now tell me, is it not rude that those people call him Dairy Queen?
Hey, you know what, man?
Isn't that rude?
You know what it means if they calling them Dairy Queen? It's funny when you say like Dairy Queen, because like to me that just means that they just want to sample his sauce. Like they see that he got it.
Right, exactly.
Like he got all the flavors that everybody need. The thing about it is they just hate that he able to do it.
Right.
So it's like,
And then to call Travis Cook SpongeBob, that's just uncalled for.
man, Mr. Cook not worried about that.
Right?
Mr. Cook not
So
worried
was
about
he
that.
getting-
Do you know who SpongeBob is? You know how successful SpongeBob
Right,
is?
exactly.
To call Mr. Cook SpongeBob, that's like calling him money.
Exactly right.
Come on, man. Y'all people
Exactly
y'all
right.
gotta know what y'all talking about.
So now let's look at it. So then it was you, the superstar, the king himself,
Yeah.
Christopher Hargis. There's that other guy down there in Memphis that says he's a king, but he ain't really a king.
Yeah, we don't know nothing about
He's
that.
just a bum.
We don't know nothing about
Right,
that.
exactly. So anyways,
Yeah, and it was so we got I got introduced to Mr. Flash Flanagan.
I saw what you did to Ricky. I mean, and what was up? How did the referee not see Ricky pull your tights on the pin?
You know what, man?
That's a BS.
Yeah, but
got
you know
cheated.
what though? I accept that. As a man of integrity, I accept that. I don't let my pride or my ego get in the way because there's learning lessons in everything.
Right,
See,
because what happened afterwards
I thought it was
was
hilarious.
great.
I thought it was hilarious. That made receiving that offer
Just that much better.
just much more, man. And like I said, it's nothing personal, man. It's nothing personal. That's just business within the moment of what's going on. But I felt justified. Like I don't regret anything. I wouldn't change anything. I'm not gonna act like, oh, it was a mistake and we got a little out of hand. I don't care about being out of hand because I can't be held. Man.
Now, what people are not understanding is Ricky Cruz introduced a barbed wire bat. He came after you guys with the barbed wire bat,
Hey man,
and you guys defended yourself and took the bat from him,
hey, he wasn't fast enough.
right? And
He wasn't
then
fast
just
enough.
the bat happened to get used on Flash Flanagan.
So what had happened was when we was in the ring and we was doing what we was doing and we was just sitting up here trying to talk to Flash, just getting Flash to understand. All you gotta do is lay down, bro.
Right, exactly.
If you lay down and apologize to this man, we can go ahead and just get this out the way. But you know, Flash wanted to be hard headed, man. He wanted to be stubborn. You know, I call him the he like a outer space metal knight. Like he came in swinging his sword, had his shoulder pad on, and I don't know what you call that, a curtain, a drape that he carries
I
around
think
his
it was
way,
more like a skirt.
something like that,
Right?
man. But
Yeah,
you know, he
skirt.
seemed like he was ready for war, man. He was, and I'm not gonna put anything past Flash because he showed me something. I learned a very valuable night that be cautious of who you provoke.
Yes, exactly.
Because you never know what they're capable of. But see, that's funny because it works two ways. I don't see people's experience don't matter to me. Like who you are don't matter to me. What you're capable of doing don't matter to me. It's all about me showing you your truth or showing you your light. And for man,
And that's
like
exactly what you
Flash,
did.
that's doable.
Right, that's exactly what you did.
But I still got to focus on Curtis and Ricky though.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and then it was announced
Yeah.
for some reason Flash wants to get back in the ring with you. For some reason, I don't know. And I saw the new shirt, the POD shirt.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that, man.
No, that was nice.
Yeah, I appreciate that,
You
man.
can order those.
You
I
better
right?
order those.
You better.
Better order
You
those.
can order them.
Yeah, but you better order them though.
That's right. You better order them.
Yeah.
They're $100 a piece.
Support your people.
I don't know. We haven't decided yet, right? The price hasn't been decided yet.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna be realistic. I'm not no head buster, man.
Right. It's just going to be if Damien likes you, then that depends on the price.
You know what? I think that's fair.
Right?
I think that's fair. Depending on if I like you, if I think you're a respectable person, determines what your price will be.
Right. Exactly.
Some of you people are trash. Man.
Right. Exactly.
Some of you people are trash. You need to pay your way.
So Herb on Sunday
Yeah.
announced for his card that you
Yeah.
will be facing Flash Flanagan.
Yeah, man. I'm in this one I feel like I can't take him lightly.
And somehow there was already a video put out,
A
message from the POD
I don't know.
to Flash
I don't know.
saying that you wanted more of that,
Some things are possible.
right? That you want more of his blood.
Do I want that? Sounds ridiculous.
I don't know. You just want more of an ass. You just want to give him more of an ass whooping.
Hey man, whooping somebody's ass with wanting their blood is like, I want your blood. I'm not a vampire, bro.
So come July 20th, you
Yeah. I'm swinging for the fences, man.
return back. Let's really look at this.
What's up?
What you've done in just the last year, right?
Okay.
Okay, you've went against some of the greats. You've beaten former MMWA champions.
Yeah, man.
You got cheated by the current SICW champion.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Right. And
That's
this
cool.
Sunday,
Every dog
or
has his
on
day.
the 20th, you face a former SICW champion in Flash Flanagan
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm excited, man. I'm
with the
stoked,
great
man.
Travis Cook by your side.
Hey, that's even better.
So, what is your prediction? What do you think's going to happen to him?
I feel I can't say what's gonna happen to him because life is unpredictable like that. But I can say I can walk away unscathed. I can say I can walk away with no problems with my head held high.
I have a feeling the POD is going to show him his truth.
Hey man, the light is always being shown, man. It's just up to the person to accept it. It comes in signals and signs every day.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is. Life don't lie to you.
That is true. It doesn't, does it?
No, it don't. But some people, they got to be hard headed and learn the hard way.
It got to be.
Yeah.
Like Flash
Hey man,
and Ricky.
it's already, you know.
And now this Saturday.
Oh man,
Coming up
Christmas in
Saturday.
July.
Christmas in July.
Hey man, you know what? I would never thank Harris. I would never thank Harris, but I have to thank Jim Harris. Because I feel like you just gave me like an early Christmas gift, man. I started to think you ain't like me.
Whoa, look at that. Blackie Chris is going right after Michael Lilly told him to shut up.
Oh man.
Wow. Such a violence in the chat room tonight.
Hey man, hey, you know what? I'm an instigator, man. I say come on down. Hey, you come on down, Blackie. You tell Mike to shut up. Come on down.
Come on down. It is your chance
Come on down.
on the D.C.S. show.
I'm not even gonna say, hey, I don't think they're talking about the D.C.S. show. I think they're talking about going down to like one of the shows.
Thinking they're going to come on down and whoop somebody's
Ah
ass?
man, that'd be an interesting
Huh?
display.
That would be. Wouldn't it?
Because I don't think that's gonna go how you think.
You know, look, I actually kind of like the way this is set up. You know what I mean?
You like claustrophobic or something?
No, what I think I'm going to do, there's our man Wyatt.
What up, Wyatt?
You know, Wyatt's seen the truth. You know what? I think Wyatt deserves a POD show.
Definitely.
When you think?
Definitely.
Huh?
Yes.
That's right. Wyatt does.
That's what definitely means. Like yes. Like
No, I think.
you think?
I think what I'm gonna
You think?
do is I'm gonna just rearrange
You
something
think?
real quick.
You finna do it now.
No, well, I mean, we only got like 15 minutes.
What was that? So give it 15 minutes.
I am.
Oh, wait a minute. That's because, you know, A-Train's coming up here, and, you know, him and A-Train are, like, super professional.
No.
If you want to learn about the XFL, I guess, do you talk about the NFL, too?
No, just XFL.
All right, so XFL, man, because I don't want to be sitting up here making no promises on some shit I can't keep. Look, so if you check out their show, it comes on after ours.
Well, there's a big announcement tonight
I can't say what that
about
announcement
the
is.
show.
Well,
About the show.
they have an announcement, ladies and gentlemen.
Right, yeah.
They have an announcement. So take it from Damian Cortez. They have an announcement on the XFL show. It's a big announcement. Is it a big announcement?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, it's a big announcement. Like, I wasn't lying when I said that it's a big announcement.
Yeah.
So, you know, tune in.
It's a
Don't be
big
lazy.
announcement.
That's what's up.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Everything's a big announcement here.
Right. But I do know that we got messages to shoot
Oh,
for certain
yeah.
individuals.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Looks like I'm going to be busy.
You are going to be busy.
That's okay, though. I accept it. I accept your offer, life. You're awesome yourself, Wyatt.
Yeah. Wyatt's going to be happy he gets to see me get chopped.
Oh, man. So how many times you get chopped?
I don't know yet.
Woo! Hey, man, so look, that's one thing I will say.
What?
Getting chopped by Ricky Cruz,
Uh-huh.
then getting chopped by Flash Flanagan,
Uh-huh.
that was, even though, and it was extremely painful.
Right.
Because
yeah.
it's like taking 2 gunshots back to back.
Right.
I laughed.
You did.
I laughed out of hysteria just because of the amount of pain that had just been delivered to me.
You did.
And I
did
think,
see
like,
that.
and to be honest, like, I've fought a lot of guys, and there are a lot of strong guys, there are a lot of fast guys, but to get 2 cannons like that back to back, bro.
Right. Yeah. I did see that.
I
you
lost
did
my
laugh.
mind a little bit, and I thought, you know, I enjoyed myself though.
I did see that you did laugh.
Yeah, man, I appreciate those badges, man. I consider those badges.
You know, you did laugh, which that was funny. I did like that. I thought that was good. You laughed at him.
Hey, man, there's some rude people over there in Belleville, man.
I know, right?
Man, an old man got up and told us that we weren't shit.
Well,
That
I
we
mean,
are all pieces of shit. And I
think
was
about
like,
it.
how dare you?
But think about it. I mean, look where he lives, man.
He was like, you did that, man, like that. I was like, so what? We did that. Like, how dare you stand up and talk to us
Look where
like
he lives,
this, sir?
man. Look where he lives. He lives in Belleville, Illinois.
Oh, my goodness.
You know what I'm saying? Do you really think anything good comes out of Illinois?
I don't know, man. It starts with the water.
I
Y'all
think
water
so.
don't taste. The water don't taste too good, so I don't
Right.
believe so.
I mean, the only good thing in Illinois is Chicago.
yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
That's where my wife is from.
Really?
Yeah, that's where Mrs.
Ah.
Nerdy's from.
That's what's up.
So the only good thing in Illinois is Chicago. Other than that, everything else sucks.
Maybe so, man.
You know what I mean?
I ain't been. Hey, I done had some good times in Chicago.
Right, I know. We had a great time at
Yeah.
C2E2.
Oh, that was awesome.
That was a great
That
time.
was awesome.
The little condom gal.
No one's ever seen any of that footage.
No, we can't play that footage.
Why not, Juanita?
No, we can't because there's something seen in that video.
What's seen in the
You
video?
don't remember?
Oh man, ain't all that. You ain't what you was focusing the whole time.
No, not the whole time.
Okay, so because if it's in there, that's because of
The
you.
beef curtain was hanging out.
That's because of you. I'm throwing you out there. swim. Swim with your
Swim?
truth, man.
Is that what it is?
You swimming with your truth. Why are the beat curtains just stuck? Why are they stuck in frame?
Because her outfit wasn't big enough to cover her
Wasn't
beef
big
curtains.
So what about the angle? What about the lens? Like, what about that? Like, you
That
can
was the
zoom.
problem. That was the problem. We were using a wide lens angle.
Oh man, you can zoom in, man.
You
You can
showed
zo-
everything.
Did you zoom in?
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, I zoomed in. Yeah, you zoomed in, all right.
Oh yeah, we zoomed in all right.
Zoomed in. Oh man,
You're a terrible.
we
terrible.
never gonna be allowed back to C2E2.
Oh man, they loved us. You kidding me? They loved us. All right, brother. What else do we got?
Hey, this Saturday, come down to Broadway, man.
That's right.
Come down. It's Christmas in July. A lot of ass whippings are gonna be wrapped up and handed out. You never know, man. You might end up winning you a prize, man. They do like raffles and stuff every.
That is true.
Yeah, man. So you never know. You might win you something nice.
No, you know what? There's another.
I'm gonna
big-
try to steal the big gift off the table before
Right.
they even realize.
You know, there is another big announcement coming, July 13th.
Somebody give me a check.
Yeah, well, they're talking about, they want to chop me, right?
Oh yeah.
There's another big announcement coming.
What's that?
I don't know. Somebody might be walking out of there with a very big check.
Oh man.
I don't know.
Really?
Who. Yeah,
Oh man, that's dope.
I don't know who,
That's dope.
but we might be walking out with a big check.
Hey man. Yeah.
That's
Power to One Universal.
right.
Power to One Universal.
Power to the DCS show.
Yeah, most deaf. And
But
to
no, let's get to it.
power
Let's
to the check signer.
Let's get to it. We got 10 minutes left. Let's really get to it. So, we have a very, very big announcement that we have not been able to announce yet. I mean, we posted it on Facebook,
Yeah.
right? So, the DCS show kind of got involved with the Comedy Swamp,
Yeah.
thanks to the
Shout
great-
out to Mike.
shout out to Mike Radcliffe. And we got a hold of them and got in touch with them through Randy or Nathan Orton.
Hey, shout out to Nathan Orton, man.
Right, yeah. So Mike reached out to me and you
Yeah.
and asked if we would be interested in doing an intimate evening.
Yeah, man. I'm excited about that,
So
man.
on August 29th, the Comedy Swamp presents an intimate evening with the D.C.S. show.
Hell
at
yeah.
Crawdaddy's in St. Charles, right off there off of Main
Hell
Street.
yeah. Let's go.
So, I mean, and we're gonna have 4 comics.
Yeah, definitely.
That's gonna be going in between sets.
Yeah. And like so you could come down there and actually like laugh because they jokes are funny, and then
Right.
you could come down there and laugh at us because we won't be as funny.
Right, and you can interact with us. You'll be able to interact with us.
Yeah,
There's going
definitely.
to be Ask C. We're gonna have a segment called Ask C Biscuit.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't wait for that.
Right.
I hope people are looking forward to that. Also, I'm looking forward to. So there's this game I want to play.
Okay.
It's called Guess the Confession.
Right. Yes.
And what I would like for people to do is write a confession down on a piece of paper. It's up to you to tell what it is. You don't have to put your name. And we try to guess who.
Said the confession.
Yeah, and you know what I think the way we should do it, just so we're not just like roaming through the crowd.
Uh huh.
Well, no, maybe we could do that. Just point through the crowd, or you know, I don't know, line them up and like try to figure it out or something like
yeah,
that.
we could.
Something like that. But I think that would be
So
entertaining,
what we
man.
can do, here's how we can do it. So we can have them line up.
There's a lot of dirty secrets out here.
That is true. They'll write down 3 things. One will be true.
Yeah,
2 will be false.
yeah.
If we guess it, they have to buy us a shot.
Okay,
If we don't guess it,
we gotta get him a shot.
we got to get them a shot,
Okay, cool. I'm with that.
right?
Yeah, I'm with that. I
'Cause
can
that's
do
what we're
that.
talking about.
Yeah,
So
I can do that.
It should be interesting.
yeah, man. That's gonna be fun, man. I'm looking so forward to that.
I know it's going to be a blast.
Yeah, man. I really do, man.
We're going to try out. There's some things that we've been wanting to try out for a while,
Yeah,
so we're going to try them out there.
yeah. See if
Now
it
listen,
works, man.
we're going to tell you guys now. We are not the most professional.
We the
we
most
are literally-
unprofessional professionals you ever gonna see in
That's
your
right.
life.
So we might offend you. You might find this funny.
You might not find us funny at all.
Right. You might just sit there and go, Jesus, I just sat here for 2.5 hours listening to 3 knuckleheads
Yeah, definitely.
talking about bullshit.
But see, you know what? It's not the same because, like, you know, we missing Seabiscuit, but don't worry, Seabiscuit will be there,
Right.
and you can ask him all the questions you want to ask him. You can ask him, "Can you see his Seabiscuit?" That's totally optional.
He will no,
No,
he
we're
has
in
to show it.
we're in a new time now. So you know,
He has to show it.
I'm not trying to get nobody me too. We're in a new time now. You have to you have to ask permission to see his Seabiscuit, and he has to be willing to show you. Now,
He doesn't. He
no,
should
because
have
look, I
to
was just
show
gonna tell him if you give him enough drinks, you know, more than
it.
likely
Yeah, if you
he'll
give
probably
enough drinks.
he'll show it
Yeah,
to you.
definitely. If you
He'll
give
show
enough
you,
drinks,
yeah.
he'll show you a secret.
show you.
Not a problem. I mean, that's not a problem. He'll show
Yeah,
you.
he'll show it to you.
Yeah, I mean, that's just how he is.
He's like, "Oh, you want to take a peek?
Oh, you want to take a peek
Oh, you want to take a peek?"
We had to bleep it out one day, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. That's what
We
read
we
other
bleeped
places.
out a lot that show.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We were getting in trouble.
Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to E-Dub.
Right.
Shout out to E-Dub.
We got in trouble. I think that was one of the reasons why we got kicked out of there.
Hey, you know what? Hey, shit happens, man.
Was it a good thing though?
Hey, it was for the better.
It was, right?
It's for the better.
Because now we have this,
It's better.
right? We have this, now,
And yeah, it's better.
right?
Yeah, we're better now.
That's right.
We are happier people.
This is the DCS show. As you see, you can go and like us on YouTube and Facebook.
Like us anyway, man. Even if you don't want to, man. Just
Right.
shit, like us, man. We trying to help ourselves. We trying to be productive people. Well,
Look,
I'm trying to be a better person, and I'm trying to show Dirty how to be a productive person
yeah,
in
that's not gonna
society.
happen.
So, you know, just shit, help us out, man. Don't be no bum. Like the
Don't
shit.
be a loser.
Yeah,
Like
man.
the shit.
Be the person that your mama always wanted you to
Right.
be, but we always knew that you wasn't. Like the
Right.
shit, man.
Exactly.
Damn.
You like our man Wyatt there, our #1 fan.
Wyatt is the realest, man.
Wyatt is our #1 fan.
Wyatt is the realest, man. I don't care what nobody say. You can't say nothing about
Right.
Wyatt. Wyatt is
No.
the realest, man.
If you talk smack about Wyatt, you have the DCS show coming out.
Oh, man, I be on your ass, boy.
Right?
I don't care. I fight anybody for Wyatt.
You can't talk shit on Wyatt.
I fight your baby for Wyatt.
Right.
That sounded awful, didn't
Kick the baby.
it? Kick
Don't
the
kick the
baby.
baby. Kick the baby.
Oh, man.
You can check us out every Monday night right here on Facebook and YouTube at One Universal Productions.
Because you ain't got nothing else to do.
That's true, other than watching that shit raw.
Hey, that reminds me of that commercial of that dude that used to show up and be like, "Hey, you sitting at home every day. You ain't got no job. You ain't got nothing to do.
You're a loser.
Why don't you sit your ass on the couch and watch the DCS show?"
That's right.
You could be doing that all the time.
All the time.
But you rather sit up here and just play these games, man. Quit playing yourself.
And you can watch us live again. And rewatch us.
Yeah, watch it. Just keep watching it.
Just keep watching it.
Keep watching. Look, if it's not funny, if you keep watching it, it'll make it funny
Yeah,
for
the
you.
more you drink.
The more you drink, the better it gets.
We should do. And hey, don't to always be on the lookout because we have a special DCS show. The DCS, the movies with the DCS.
Oh yeah, man, that's fun, man. I want to do that again.
We are. It will be coming up soon.
Yeah, man, I'm ready to do that one again.
Go to the movies with the DCS show.
Yeah, man. Also, like, if there's certain movies like you want us to watch and do all that other stuff and like do it live, give us suggestions. But we mostly going for like what is it, B-rated movies?
Yeah. B movies.
Yeah. Like
We don't want no. We want like terrible stuff.
yeah, like terrible. Well, the last one we watched was a Toxic Avenger. That shit was crazy, man.
It was a great movie though.
Yeah,
Wasn't
it was crazy.
It was good.
And he got the girl,
He
dog.
got the girl.
She was blind and she knew he was trash, but she didn't
Yep.
care. And he still
Oh,
knocked
wait,
her
we got a
down.
call. We got a call.
He knocked her down, man.
Knocked her down.
Hey, look, that goes.
Caller, you're live. Go ahead.
Yeah, Dirty, I want to address this Blackie Crisper that's talking shit on me.
Okay,
Ooh.
go ahead. This is Michael Lilly,
Yeah, well, I'm coming down Saturday.
right?
Yeah, well, he can just bring his ass on down there, and if not, I'll be up in Quincy the following Saturday.
Woo!
It's gonna be a brawl.
Hey, I want.
Yeah, if he wants to show up, that's where I'll be.
All right,
Oh,
there
man.
you go. You heard it, Blackie Kirsten.
Yeah,
All right, buddy.
Hey, Mike.
yeah, I just wanted to call in real quick. I've been having shitty signal.
That's what's
Oh,
up.
there you go.
That's what's up.
Yeah, yeah, and I seen where he compared you to Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah, what a piece of shit, man. What a piece of shit.
What do you mean? He called me a piece of shit.
Well, I know, because you look like one.
Oh, well, you do look like Thomas the Tank Engine, too.
Right,
Oh, my
yeah, exactly.
goodness.
Whatever.
Yeah, but talking about us is one thing, but when he talked about Brooke, I'm ready to beat the hell out of
I
him.
don't blame you on that one, brother. All right, man.
Yeah.
We're out of here.
All right, I'm out.
We'll
Bye.
talk to you guys later. This is the DCS show. Go to check us out on Monday
Later.
nights. Monday nights, right here on One Universal Productions on YouTube and Facebook. I am Dirty. Sitting right next to me is my partner in crime, the one, the only.
Damian Cortez, man.
And we will see you guys April 29th for a live show. The Comedy Swamp, Crawdaddies, Intimate Night with the DCS show.
Or you can find us in your mama house in her room.
Oh, snap.